I forgot how to function again. Yay! Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome back. Exciting things and stuff. Word of warning before we get actually started. Apparently, OBS did updating things, so if the audio is bad or going weird, please tell us, because apparently it's upgraded into bugs. So, you know, classic technology. Why am I holding this? I keep picking it up and I don't know why I've got it. Put it back down. Maybe it'll come to me later. Oh, it even has some notes in it. It's illegible though, because it's my writing. So.
Oh, is it the one that you had at mine?
Yeah.
I vaguely know what's in it. It's fine.
So, everybody, welcome in. Let's get started. So, we are here. We have returned for Homebrew Havoc Tales from Tordronnen. I'm trying not to robot.
It was redeemed in the chat. It was redeemed for 500 channel points. So, yeah.
By your husband.
By your other half, so I don't know how legally binding.
He's going to ask me to do things, honestly.
According to the channel points, we're contractually obligated.
Anyway. Go ahead. Anyway, whilst it's fallen into my brain, I'm going to do the quick shout out that is very necessary because they are very pretty. I'm going to shout out to Dice Mix UK for their beautiful dices. Yeah, you got all confused then, didn't you? I got confused too. They make beautiful dices, and if you use Homebrew 10 on their website, you get beautiful dices extra cheap too. These are so lovely. And they rolled a 14. Not a bad roll.
We're fucked tonight, guys. We're fucked.
Also pretty, obviously, is Toni and Aelyrya and Cal and Shiv, because they are all so lovely beings.
Nice save. Adding us two at the end. Cheers.
I mean,
it's just the order that you are on my screen, quite frankly.
I don't think so. Somehow. I appreciate it. We appreciate being in it. So.
They're going to start asking for individualised, like compliments at this rate. Dear me. Also, a quick shout of thank you, Wilris, for your lovely little subscribe. We super duper appreciate that. Because, you know, it's nice when you throw your Prime subscriptions, because you can put that anywhere and you send it here, and that's very lovely. And thank you, also shout out for a new follower of Fredster789. Thank you, Fred. Hopefully you're here. Maybe not. Now we jazz hands. We're not robots, we're jazz hands. Keep your hands still. Oh, dear me.
I would like to apologise in advance, folks. My dog is grunting in the background. At least I hope it's grunting. It could be farting. I'm not sure.
Mystery dog sounds.
She's right here. You probably can't see her because of the giant D20 over her.
It's an elaborate cover-up.
It's an elaborate cover-up. It's all your farts, isn't it, Ailey?
Yeah, if you want to fart.
Farting.
Oh, no, if I farted, the world would implode. Sorry.
It's fine.
This has been established a long time ago that if I farted, the world would implode. So let's not do that.
Well, please do keep it in.
We are going to do a very quick whiz round of the lot of you. If you would care to introduce yourselves and who you are playing tonight. Starting off with Shiv.
Hello.
I've looked at you first. You're first.
Hi, Shiv.
Oh, no worries. Hi, how's it going? Hello, I'm Shiv, and I am playing Fallon, the Storm Tiefling Barbarian.
Beefling.
Yeah, that's me, the big purple beefling. Up there, down there, all around. Anyway, yeah. Gooses are running wild.
I'm going to roll us in a clockwise manner, so onwards to Cal.
Hello there. I am Cal. Hello. And I will be playing Exquisite Daenorius Coddington Smiles, the Llama Bard, College of Artistic Direction. Yes. What else to say? That's it, really. Let's see what happens. I have a cold. I apologise in advance for my croaky voice. I will be sticking these things up my nose periodically, for which I apologise. Enjoy the view. Ta-ta.
Thoughts and prayers.
Fair. That will bring us round neatly to Ailey.
Hi, I'm Ailey. I will be playing Mercy, the Crystal Tiefling Rogue. Who's currently under an awful lot of stress. and could actually have died last session, but luckily didn't. So, oh no, it's Amanda's fault. But why, Ailey? Why is Mercy stressed? Who I couldn't possibly comment. You know, just watch and wait, see, find out. You know.
Not a clue. Not a Scooby-Doo. That brings us neatly to the lovely Toni. Toni, talk to us.
Hello, I'm Toni, and I am going to be playing Rhogar, the Amethyst Gemstone Dragonborn Paladin, who, for once in this campaign, for the first time, is not a happy boy, for reasons mainly due to the fact that, we're supposed to be keeping like low key, and one of the teammates just ripped a man in half. Not hours ago, not minutes ago. So,
Yes.
it
might have been a small whoopsie. Literally, slay.
slay, work.
All
big
right.
Raj.
So,
Thank you.
speaking of the slay, Shiv, would you care to give us a little bit of a recap of Fallon's perspective? What happened? Because Fallon started off ready for a fight.
He did. He started off ready for a fight against a man called the Eel, a horrible cheater of a man who broke the rules and basically got what he got. No, I jest. He didn't. It was a pit fight. What stuff happens? What are you going to do? It was a fight that lasted slightly longer than I expected after his about 15 attacks that I won. But with a little help from my compadres, Fallon managed to stay in the fight a bit longer until, unfortunately, he was knocked unconscious, technically losing the fight in his mind. I don't know about anybody else's, but that was the last thing he remembers.
Absolutely. Toni, Rhogar was watching. You guys was watching that fight. How did that fight go down? Did Fallon, he got knocked out, yeah?
Yeah, so we were watching it and we were just like, cheering our boy on. Like, he was doing pretty well to begin with. Then it started getting started going downhill. He got a few punches in there, but he was up against a monk, and you know what monks are like with their action economy. It's
Definitely
pretty strong.
Not payback for Shiv being a monk last season.
And I'm playing a monk in his campaign at the moment, so it's really double the pain.
That's fine. I got plans.
I think we've already seen what your plans. So yeah, it was like, it wasn't looking great, but hey, it's a fight, and we did put money on him to win, which is annoying. But hey, it doesn't matter, because as long as our boy is okay and safe. However, he goes down, and the next thing you know, he's back up on his feet. Good sign, right? No, because this guy just starts, ripping a man to shreds, an eely man to shreds. R.I.P. the eel, gone but not forgotten. And basically just starts going absolutely crazy. So we're like, what the flip? So Rhogar, Big Rog gets in there. Big Rog starts trying to get this guy down. And yeah, I think Mr. Quizz is very sensibly taking some space from this situation. Understandable. Honestly, you're a bard, don't get in the middle of this. Great, good times. Mercy flies in from seemingly nowhere. Turns out she's been on a balcony the whole time. And also starts trying to get this massive arsehole to just calm down. Arsehole at the moment, Fallon's, he's not that much of an arsehole normally. The moment, not living for this behaviour. But he eventually goes down. I can't remember who gets the final shot in. And yeah, now we are having to get the flip out of there, because we're trying to kind of be low key and chill and not draw too much attention to ourselves. And my God, have we failed doing that? Thanks, mate.
Yeah, you slightly have doing that. Yes. Ailey, just after
Hi.
Fallon became an unconscious, I believe Arcady got involved in that scuffle there as well. How did Arcady react?
Yeah, Arcady didn't take that very well. I don't think I would either if,
Didn't like that one of his fighters got eviscerated and yeeted to the audience.
It's a very good source of income just being completely obliterated and almost completely bisected by this dickhead that's just come into the ring and is now parading around like he owns the fucking joint. Arcady was not happy. Arcady was going to execute Fallon on the spot once he got knocked down. But Mercy stood in the way because she's not exactly going to let someone club a brother's face in front of her. No, let's not do that. It was ballsy, but it was also very unwise to stand up in front of Arcady with him being the level that he is and her being the level she is. She would have taken a pretty serious hit if the hit had actually connected. It did not. Shiv's been talking about a birdie. Yes, Magpie was also with Mercy. Magpie of the tipped wings. So
Magpie is not a bird. He's a man who has a bird's name.
He's not actually. No, he's not literally a bird. That would be. I don't well know.
It could have been. It could have been, which is why I've had to clarify.
Yeah, he's a person. He is a mixed elf human. Eladrin, smush up something. It's messy. He took the hit instead and basically put his protection on Mercy, which was like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? Why are you doing this? I thought you were going to stay out of it. I thought he was a shoebill. No, the shoebill was the badass from the side quest, okay? MVP, shoebill.
3 Kenkus in degrees.
Yeah.
MVS.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Arcady is very unhappy.
Yeah. He has claimed protection that Mercy and by extension Fallon are under the protection of him and the tipped wings, which
what was it?
To have.
What was it you said? Oh yeah, Arcady is incandescent with rage.
Yes.
I think that was a very
great
good
word.
That was a great description there. My fucking bandana keeps fucking just stay down, you bitch. There you go.
I'm aware that Mercy has insisted that you guys retreat to a safe location.
Please do.
Before you undertake to have a conversation about what the fuck just happened. So, while you guys are making your way to a location she will direct you to, we're going to take a little wander inside Fallon's brain. Terrifying face of...
That's dangerous.
Horrors.
That's dangerous.
Just Serge stood in the corner going, hello, welcome in.
No, not Serge! I forgot about him!
You know what? That would explain a lot. That would explain a hell of a lot.
Just stood there going, won't you join me? Shall we dance? Just a slow waltz.
I was expecting the subs.
No.
Anyway, no, so, Fallon, find yourself drifting in your mind, recalling back to a rough patch of woodland, making your way down a rough path with a campfire ahead. You remember this night? A couple of years ago now. The guys at the tavern had told you about this woman offering to tell fortunes and do card games for a bit of gold. And in that way that kind of half dreams do, you sort of, as you recall this, it sort of, the scene shifts. You find yourself sat there before a fire, just a campfire outside. A woman seated on a log before you with a little stool being used as a table between you. In the shadows behind her, you can see the dimly lit outline of a hut made of wood, skulls of various animals hanging by the door, because cottagecore decor. She's old, perhaps not frail, but almost round with all the layers of shawls and blankets gathered about her. She's wrinkled and weathered, but her eyes are sharp and watchful. She tilts her head as she looks up at you. Here for a fortune, dearie. Game of cards, perhaps?
I've heard you're very good at this, old lady. Yes. Tell me a fortune.
Fortune? Well, what would you want to know about, eh? Strapping lad like you is never lady loved.
Sort of stand deliberately pondering, slightly flexing. Yeah, like proper.
Like she said, I was strapping.
Yeah. Instead of standing like that, he stood like a proper bicep on shoulder, going, I wonder. Proper, like Mr. Universe. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, let me just think here. Look at this, but deltoids, cobra. It just goes to that. Yeah, just goes big back, cobra. And then just thinks, yes, give me about my future. I want to be. Is there fame? Is there fortune? Is there big things in my future, perhaps?
Oh, there's many things in your future. I did prefer to talk about your love life, because that's my specialty, but fine, whatever. In the general channel for the players, there is the image of the lady that Fallon is talking to, which
it
hopefully
does.
producer will.
She's
Yeah.
Look at that.
She's an old lady.
It feels like that's like Manny's mum. Hello, dearie. Have you seen my boy?
You got some bad news there.
She's Manny's mum.
Bit of a shitty fortune teller if she doesn't know.
300
I'll be honest.
years.
Yeah, she's like, what, 600 years old if she's Manny's mum?
Where's my Manny? I've just got this dog-faced old man next to me.
Not the dog.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the dog with the face of an old man.
There you are,
Man-faced old dog, yeah.
You can see the lady in question. Doesn't she look friendly and nice, like a little granny?
Gorgeous.
She does look very lovely.
You don't sound convinced, but okay.
Oh no, she does. She looks. You can never fully trust anybody, can you? Not in D&D.
Or in life.
Or in life. Jesus.
Suspect everyone, trust no one.
She looks on at you, Fallon. She's, there's so much potential there. Shame it's hiding.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, promises you'll make, the temptations you'll take, so many hearts you'll break, but none will be left as empty as that sad hole in yours.
Whoa. Easy, lady, easy. What the fuck? What do you mean, hole in my heart? Tell me more.
A sad void, waiting to be filled, I guess.
I mean, do I look sad to you?
I don't know, are you sad?
I don't know. Are you old?
Does that mean yes?
Wow.
Two can play that game. Maybe I'm telling your fortune now.
20-year-old Fallon is a bitch, by the way.
Yeah.
She smiles at you, her wrinkled lips drawing back, showing many gappy teeth, like older than the hills. Oh yeah, she knows she's old. Yeah.
Okay.
Had a shock
Touche,
to her.
madame. Touche. You may have won this one.
No. I think perhaps cards are more your game than fortunes.
No, tell me a fortune. Come on. Give me something.
I gave you what I
I'll
was gonna
slide
give
like
you.
I'll slide like another gold piece. Come on, give me one more.
She sort of picks it up. No, I stand by it. Prepare for heartbreak. Yours, theirs, someone's.
Not necessarily mine then. Interesting.
Love that that's his takeaway from that. Awesome.
Yeah. Might not be me. Could be somebody else. Might not be me. Maybe I'm the one that's the heartbreaker. Ooh, watch out. Stand back.
I tell you what, she's got 3 slides of the gold. Play you for an extra gold.
Deal. Go on. Puts another one down.
Excellent. I'm assuming you sat down at this point. I didn't actually ask, but I've just made the assumption of
Yeah.
sitting.
I mean, he's not going to be like looming over her. Like,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
old
I mean,
woman.
don't get me
Give my
wrong.
fortune.
Like, she sat,
Yeah.
like, I have to sit up because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm not on camera, but she sat, like,
Yeah. He's probably sat down, but it's like a seat that's probably too small for him. So he's just
oh
like,
yeah, his knees are up here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he's just like, this is really uncomfortable for me, but still.
like a giant in a
play.
smart car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I just play simple. We'll just call it higher or lower. So she places a card down. That's not a helpful card. Well, that's a 4. I'm going to bet the gold that it's going to be lower.
You fucking idiot. Of course it's going to be higher.
Down comes the 2. Oh, that's mine.
Wait a fucking minute.
And again?
Go on.
Okay. She puts another gold and returns both to the middle. Oh well. And next comes down the 7.
I know your tricks. I'm going to go lower.
Well, I guess that means I have to go higher. Down comes the Jack.
This fucking woman. It's like, fuck. It's getting irritated.
Whoa, whoa, young man. Fine. You put the cards down. She puts the coins back in the middle and adds 1 more. And offers you the deck of cards.
I'll take the deck of cards. I'm going to have a little inspect of them to make sure there's nothing suspicious going on here.
They look
I'm not
like
being cheated.
standard, slightly, dog-eared at the corners, a little bit rough looking, but standard playing cards, It's what you've played cards with your family members with and in the taverns and things.
Okay.
After you, sir. You turn over the card,
Yep.
and it comes down as a 6.
Ooh. What are you going to do now, huh? Huh? What are you going to do? 6, huh?
Oh, that will be all the way higher. Yes.
I will go lower.
Okay. You turn it over, and it's a king.
Fuck.
So tell me before we have another round, surely, what is it that you want? She takes the cards back, just reshuffling. She's just sort of shuffling, she's just chatting.
Fucking winner cards.
The winner cards.
Just like mumbles that.
Okay.
I would like
What's your ambition?
to be rich, to be famous, to be powerful. Not necessarily in that order. I mean, I'd stop at rich. It's fine.
Okay. She just puts 1 coin forward this time. She puts down. It's a 3.
I am going higher.
You answer the question. You go higher.
I'm gonna go higher.
Next card comes down. It's a 7. You get that one.
Yeah.
That feel better.
Fuck you, lady. He's like, yeah. Got her on the ropes.
Swearing at an elder lady, but
He's
fine,
won one
sure.
game and he's already confident. He's already cocky. He's like, yes, got her. She's on the back foot now. I smell a winning streak going on.
Okay. How do people know you?
Probably through my parents. They they make stuff. They're carpenters,
No, but
merchants,
how
that
do
sort of
they know
thing.
you? What are you known for?
Dashing good looks, charm, wit, physique. You name it. You know, I got it all, man.
Let's see. Puts 2 coins forward. Lays down the
Ooh.
card. It's a 9. I would go
Danger.
lower.
Would you indeed?
Yes.
I will go higher. I'm not playing your trickery. I know, I smell it.
Okay. Next card goes down as a 5.
Eye starts to twitch quite furiously.
Shuffles again and leans in this time. Who are you when you're on your own?
Kind of what?
When you're not being this show for someone else, when there's no one there to watch you preen, who are you?
Well, usually I just find a mirror, but to be fair, I mean, I'm just me, I guess. I haven't really thought about that much. Should I?
She puts down another card. This time it's a 3. I'm calling lower. And she puts
Oh, you're going
4
lower.
coins.
I'm going to put 5 down and go higher.
Okay. She passes you the deck to shuffle and to put down.
Okay. I will shuffle.
2 comes out.
I will put down. A 2.
2 comes out.
Again,
She
just
takes
starting
them
to
back.
go a deeper shade of purple as like a vein sort of appears on his forehead. He's like,
Okay. I think I'm getting your measure. Shuffles again. Puts down the queen.
oh. Well, how many coins does she put down at this point? After the queen.
She puts down another 5.
He puts down 10. He's going low.
Again, she offers you the cards that you can put them down.
Okay. Puts it down.
Why Fallon is choosing to play cards with a fucking fortune teller, I don't know. But you know, especially this
Hey,
kind
who
of
knows?
game. But hey, the card that comes down is the king.
Okay.
She's
Is the money on the
away.
table?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my hand on her hand and go, not so fast.
I beg your pardon.
I do believe. The fuck? There is some trickery here. And he sort of squeezes her hand a little bit. Give me my money back.
The money wagered and money lost, that's not your money anymore.
Well, it'll be my money in a minute if I decide it to be.
Her fingers sort of, you feel them lift under your hand as her fingers sort of curl onto the coins. And sort of tug back slightly.
This doesn't have to be difficult. Just give me my money back and we go our separate ways.
I can't give you back what's not yours.
I don't like cheaters. And I don't like frauds. So give me my fucking money back.
She, with surprising strength, manages to pull her hand out from under yours, coins and all.
Fuck. Shit. He's like,
And
huh?
gathers them and tucks them away.
What are you?
Well, I think it's time you thought about leaving.
Maybe I keep these cards.
You will not take my cards.
Come and get them. And he stands up and
She
steps away.
She
And he's just
stands
like,
and she's as she stands, she is barely like 5'2". She stands, and Fallon is really tall.
now,
My computer is going down.
I give you your cards back, you give me my money back. I don't want it all, just 5 gold.
This is your last warning. Give me my cards, you offensive pup.
Give me my coin, you old hag.
Hag, is it? Hag? Her
You
lips
are
draw
a
back.
fraud, and you're a cheat, and I will tell everybody around here that what you are.
Oh, young man. Her lips draw back, and whether that's a smile or a snarl, it becomes hard to tell. Her teeth are suddenly unnaturally sharp, and her mouth opens suddenly far wider than seems normal, all the way back. As she steps forward again, she seems to unwrap her shawls as she stands taller and taller, her limbs growing longer, more spider-like, and suddenly she seems to stand taller than you, almost a foot taller, looking down at you, head tilted on the side. As she's moved, it's as if the weight has redistributed and her skin to her face, where a slackened before, is stretched across the cheekbones, suddenly harsh against this pale skin. The roundness fully gone. Her eyes have filled fully to black, and they shimmer in that firelight.
Well, this is quite the development. Think fast. I'm going to throw the cards in her face and run.
Okay.
All sort of like, haha, 52 cards in your face, and then bolt.
No. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh. Wisdom save. That's a 17.
That's not enough.
No.
You go to move and you find yourself held,
Oh, Queen.
unable to move from your position. You find yourself turning on the spot, not of your own accord, just twisting round, your feet scraping on the soil, to turn back to face her. And you're slid closer till you're stood before her, having to look up at her terrifyingly angular face. You can see now on stream what is looking upon you. She begins to swirl her hands, swirling, as a set of further spindly arms come out from the wrappings. One reaching to a pouch, the other down to the fire, seeming to just pluck a piece of flame like a little leaf. She brings out a bundle of herbs, twigs, all tied together, and holds it underneath where the upper hands are swirling, and lights it aflame. The smoke drifts up, and as she swirls, it seems to catch within her hands, gaining shape, swirling around as if she's weaving it between her fingers. And she speaks. And this voice has changed, the wavering frailty gone. You want fame? You want power? Fine. Then I bestow this upon you. Power unleashed, strength unbound, and fury untamed. She seems to be pulling and stretching the smoke. It seems to almost solidifying. There's little flashes of colour showing within it. And then finally, she plucks up her hand forward. A little handful of tinted, glowing red smoke. She leans down to you. Realise the potential inside you. She presses the hand to Fallon's chest, just above his heart. There's a hot, burning pain sensation in his chest. And become what you choose to be. The wind begins to pick up around you. She draws her hands back, raising them outwards, all four arms. The long nails very much on show. A year and a day you have to prepare. The wind begins to blow harder and harder, the smoke blasting in your eyes. And as you cover to kind of, because you have been dropped to the ground as she's done this, you hear the sound of flapping wings, many wings. And when you open your eyes, she's gone. As is the hut, the log, the little stool table, the cards. Even the fire, the campfire, is merely a circle of stones and cold, blackened earth. The memory fades from you and goes to blackness. Oh, breathing! I didn't breathe during a lot of that.
Bravo.
Anyway.
Very good, very good, very good. Yes, yes.
We're going to now move back to our present day, to where we have Fallon draped, one arm over Rhogar, one arm over Magpie, as he's sort of carried and dragged through the dark streets of Tordronnen. Hydration time, yes, thank you, sir. Also, hi, Afalaf! Sorry, I couldn't say hi, it was in a moment.
Rum counts, right?
Yeah, there's water in that,
So-
definitely, for sure.
Yeah, cheers.
It's liquid, it'll do.
So's like gasoline or petrol, so...
Again, both of them have
And
water,
blood.
probably.
Blood.
You can drink anything at least once.
Please...
Some things you
Don't
can
take that as
only drink
advice, Don't
once.
actually do it.
yes, please
Tell
don't
it-
actually drink any of
that's
the
a-
things that we
that's
mentioned
fine.
apart from rum.
It's a
Not
Terry
advice,
Pratchett.
what?
It's a Terry Pratchett quote, and it is often attributed to mushrooms. Actually, you can
Yes.
eat all mushrooms. Some mushrooms you can only eat once.
Do not drink petrol, gasoline, or
Do
anything
not.
else
Do not
toxic.
do that. No.
Thank you very
So,
much. For legal reasons. I know Tony disappointed, but please do
Oh
not.
man, I've got
Oh no,
a
it's
bin
just
bag in my
too
car.
late.
It's
It's too late, man. Honestly.
It's too late? Right,
She's
okay.
connected to it by an IV now, so
Just diesel.
yeah, straight into the
So-
veins.
I picture in my head this moment where it's like we would be looking at Fallon's droopy head and we're zooming back out to see the rest of the party making their way, carrying him along.
Yes.
So tell me, where is Mercy taking them?
So you can, so folks, I'm just gonna put this out there. If you want to see an actual map of Osthaven and have a look at the locations that we've been to, it is up on my World Anvil, The Life of Messinia, and it's interactive. You can click on these things and it'll tell you where the places are, and you can highlight the districts as well. So it'll even tell you the district names. I sat there for one day doing this, just with Lolly's list of things, and it was like my butt
Afla, thank
hurt.
you for the gifting sub.
Ah, yay!
Yes.
Thank you, Aflaf. Very, very kind.
Is
The
that-
dogs have been fed for another day.
Yes, they have.
Yes, they have.
I was
They
going
shall
to say.
survive.
Up.
Sorry, Ailey.
No, that's fine. It's just I was going to say that Aflaf has spaffed again, but it hasn't. He hasn't. It was just one, so it was more of a.
Across.
It was more of a little than
A
a
little,
full-on.
just a little teaser.
a little bit, yeah. But
I don't know.
we're okay with that. So I am going to be encouraging everybody. We're going to go over the top of the map of Osthaven. We're going to follow the main route across the north, past the northern fisheries, down past the Shipwrights Row, and then we're going to head downward. Reason being, I want to avoid habitable area, like all the inhabited areas as much as possible. I want as few people as possible to see us, as we head down to Outer Market District, where we are going to the house of one of my contacts. We are going to see Mandy.
We love Mandy.
But we're not going to the Foxglove. We're going to his house. So...
Okay. So yes, I'm assuming that, Mercy, given the situation, you're going to be going to the back door, not the front main door.
We're going for... Oh yeah, Mandy's back door. Absolutely.
Going to Mandy's back door. I'm certain Mandy will have certain feelings about that, but...
Mandy will definitely have certain feelings about this, and that, this... no, we're going for the back door because the back door is closest to the basement door as well. So we're going to the basement.
So yes,
Hopefully.
you knock upon this door, and after a moment, it opens slightly. You see a glimmer of violet eyes, and then it opens fully. Mercy, dear, what have you brought to me? Oh dear. You'd better come in.
Hey, Mandy.
For lovely chat who may not have come across Mandy before, he should be available on screen shortly because Paul is doing the thing. Yes. Mandy is a star elf with fabulous little glitters of freckles and a bit of a shimmering blue highlight across the cheeks. Hair that is red at the root to a lovely white silver further out. Darcy has received substance. Have you, baby? Look at your squishy face.
She's
Alright.
really squidgy.
She has so much spare skin. It's the St. Bernard in her.
St. Bernard
Wow.
in all of us.
Yeah.
That's what I blame my extra. That's what I blame my extra skin on anyway.
The St. Bernard.
Bernard.
Yeah, I'm part
fair
St.
enough.
Bernard.
Classic. Oh, Bernard.
Oh,
Any-
Bernard.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mandy takes in your situation and sort of swiftly turns, opens a door, and gestures down some stairs. And ushers you all down.
Yeah, they're just... Everyone else goes first. I'm sure there's a slightly raised eyebrow from Mandy as a certain bird walks past.
That there is. Fine.
Want to not?
I wouldn't.
You would. That is why I'm
I'm
telling
going
you.
to, but anyway. As he ushers you all down the stairs, as you get down the stairs, you enter actually a surprisingly well lit basement room. It's not the biggest space, but it's very well furnished. You see a well-stocked bookshelf with many books and many different bits of manuscripts. Further shelves covered with bottles, jars, some with herbs, some completely opaque, some shimmering a little bit. There's a workbench covered in alchemy equipment, so small cauldrons, large cauldrons, glass bottles, little burners, all the distilling devices, everything you could think of that an alchemist and a brewer might want is kept out. Over on one side there's a beautiful mahogany cabinet, deep, richly coloured, with little brass fixtures. It is closed. Over to the other side there is just a sofa, deep red, slightly faded burgundy with lovely wooden art fittings. As you guys get in, Mandy gets down from the stairs. Oh, just pop him on the sofa there. Pop him down. Okay, darling. He goes over and checks Fallon over. I mean, he's unconscious and he's been hit about, but I think he'll be all right. I think he's fairly stable. And he turns to you then, Mercy, like, you, Flower, I think have taken a bit of a...
No, I did not. Him first. He took a hit from Arcady. For me. You see him first, okay?
Oh, and still standing. Mandy turns their attention over and slightly upwards. Can't remember how tall Mandy is now. Looks over-
5'11".
Oh yeah, so slightly upwards at Magpie, who's there trying to. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Mercy like to roll a perception or an insight check?
Oh.
Actually, roll me an insight.
Insight. Hang on. Let me grab. We'll go with this one. What's in this bag? Oh, it's the Kiva dice. Out they come. Insight. It actually helps if I have the correct campaign's character sheet up.
No.
Do you know
mix
it
up.
does? It does make the difference.
It really does. So I'm looking at.
Just roll any old character. I'm sure.
I'm
it'll be
just
fine.
looking at Blaze right now. I'm just like,
Just
that's the
Suddenly
wrong
turn
sheet.
into Dodo. Go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. So that's a 16 for insight.
A 16. Okay. Just preparing something. Right. Okie doke. He's putting on a brave face, is Magpie, but based on the way he's sort of holding the arm that caught the club as it came down, and the fact that the thumb is really facing up and out at an angle that it probably shouldn't quite be, he's blatantly trying to mask that he's hurting.
I just give him the blank, stubborn stare, just like.
Fine. And Mandy looks between you. Gives you a narrowed look. Come on then, bird, let's have a look at you. And he sort of ushers him over to the workbench. As they arrive there, like, he lifts Magpie's hand to look. And there's a swift movement and a crunch and a right fucking bastards! Oh dear, perhaps I should have offered you painkillers first. Would you like one now? I can't guarantee it's going to get less. Right. Mandy begins to set to, seeing to any injuries that Magpie has. And Mercy, you're left with a moment to breathe as I suppose you must be turning to look at the conscious members of the party, who are probably really keen for an explanation.
I'm kind of just standing there at the moment. Like, I've got my arms folded. They're doing the little finger tap thing that, the just.
Just to check, me and Rhogar, Quizz and Rhogar are here, yeah?
Yes.
You are here, you have witnessed all of this, you've kind of come into the room, put Fallon on the sofa, and then to just watch that all
I was going to lead into Mercy and just be like, Mercy, I mean this in the politest way possible, but what the fuck?
That was probably the most polite you could have put it, so I thank you.
Pleasure. Is he always so, unpredictable?
Who are we talking about, my brother or Mandy?
The one who did the thing that shall not be discussed in other situations.
The one who's meant to be doing a very stealthy, undercover mission with us in, less than a fucking week.
Yes, and decided to do a little bit of a murder.
In front of multiple people who are incredibly dangerous.
No, not multiple people, a paid crowd. Please, divulge.
Could I possibly ask that we wait until Mandy is done with this, and that other people, not to put it too delicately, but the fewer people that know about this, the better. And you know what? I'm going to say this now. I'm going to give you the opportunity. Are you sure you want to know? Because
yes,
I'm just going to tell you that knowing potentially puts your life in danger and comes with a fuckload of stipulations.
I think that working with either of you two at this point is putting my life in fucking danger, to be honest.
Well,
I've got to do.
Feel free to walk away. Feel free to get out, because you know what? I will do you a deal. I will say to Stivel that you were perfect and glorious, so you still have your stuff paid off, and it keeps you out of the way. I will do that for you if you want to walk away. I will not blame you, okay?
this mission, if this mission goes poorly, then I'm fucked. And to be quite honest, I don't necessarily think that I can trust to walk away and it get done perfectly fine.
I agree.
So I think I'm going to stay. But my God, do you and him have some fucking explaining to do?
No. You see, this is one of those stipulations. If you stay, there is a stipulation. I tell him things, and some things are kept secret. But I cannot tell you in front of those two.
That's fine.
Understood.
But you do owe me and Quizz some sign of explanation. If you don't want to do it in front of the other two, understandable.
I am giving you the opportunity to walk away, because if you do not, then... And you see as he kind of... There's this moment where the whole facade, the whole... She's been putting on this whole brave face the whole time. It slips. And for that brief moment, she's almost like, please don't do this. You have to go now. There's a whole look on her face that says, get out while you can.
Well, I would love to be able to do such a thing, but I'm kind of relying on you, Mercy. I've put my trust and my family in your hands, and your negotiations that you had with your I don't know, colleagues, is that what you would call them? I don't know. But I let that man into my house with my children, and look what he is capable of.
That's Ailey laughing, not Mercy, by the way.
That would be
mainly because
Mercy just
Lily
laughing.
started giggling. Did you fuck my wife?
It's his famous catchphrase. I let him fuck my wife. That's really hard on the cold.
And the next minute, he's murdered a man.
Wow. That's...
You all remember that scene in The Hulk?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Starring Edward Norton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I will keep quiet for now, but you have some explanations to divulge, Mercy.
You have my word that I will tell you everything that I can and everything that I know. But you also have to know that I don't know everything, okay?
Okay, I understand. I trust you for now. Rhogar, I'll stay close to you. You're big and strong.
You also have to understand that if you take this upon yourself, once you've agreed to this, there's no going back, okay?
Hey, look, I'm not doing this for you and him. I need to do this for myself, and I'm helping my friend Quizz here.
I'm doing this for my family.
This is nothing to do with you. This mission is to do with me, my family, my fucking business, and his business as well.
Here.
I have to be here. I fucking have to be here.
I'm going to tell you this. I don't give a damn if you're doing it for me or who you're doing it for. I just need you to know, okay? I am trying to protect you. I am trying to find ways to keep you safe in a situation that I do not have all the information for. I'm trying my best.
I know, but I am just letting you know that this is really fucked, and the fact that it wasn't brought up earlier when we were trying to make plans for something that is very, very fucking delicate is a little bit fucked up. And I know you're probably trying to protect your brother and whatnot.
Can we please tell Paul to stop putting things up that make me laugh? Because it's out of character. No, stop it. Stop it. This is serious, and I'm laughing, and Mercy isn't laughing right now. Mercy's freaking out, stressed as fuck.
That meme has followed me for years.
Go away. Dog fluff in my camera.
Jonathan Rhogar.
Jonathan Rhogar Senior.
John Rog.
John Rog, yeah.
Sounds like prog rock.
JR.
JRSR. Junior Senior.
Right, Quizz is going to click his fingers, and he's going to his director's chair is going to appear behind him, and he will sit down it with his head in his hands, and he will let things go on while he is in thought. And I'm going to stick these things up my nose in the meantime. Oh,
So as you guys are kind of
Oh,
up into
God,
this
that's good.
conversation, and as the directorial chair pops out, you do hear like, "You're enough good as new. You're next now, my stubborn little flower." As
Okay.
Mandy is clearly finished.
Oh yeah, because
Magpie-
I've got a yeah on my face.
Yeah, you got whacked in the face. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
it
got
took
noticed.
nearly a third of my fucking health, bastard.
Yeah. As he's sort of about to move over, so Magpie goes, and he sort of comes over to you, Mercy sort of draws you over slightly.
Hey,
Look.
what are we doing? What's going on now?
I need to go. I've got a few things I need to get ahead of and get some stuff
Yeah,
in
go.
place.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do your deal with your shit. This is not your shit. You don't need to deal with it. Go. Just go.
No, it is. It. I mean, it kind of is my shit.
No, look, just go. Don't.
Misty, it will be considered part of my shit. So I'm going to deal with that. But I'm trying to find the words that I wrote down earlier because they walked off out my brain. I really want an explanation. I do, but I know you've got to stay here right now with Brock and these guys. You know where to find me when you can. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. He sort of looks kind of awkward for a minute and just sort of pats your arm like, yeah.
Yeah. Get back up the stairs, out the door.
And
You
heads
know you're
off.
where. Yeah. Bye.
Like his wife or draw 25.
Well.
It's true like tarot cards. Mandy comes over to you now. Like, right, dear, let's look at this. And he begins to sort of inspect your face.
It's just a bit of a bitch slap, Mandy. It's fine.
Yes, yes,
Literally,
just
bitch.
Quite slap. Yes.
Just-
And he
yes.
sort of, and just quietly, just drops into Infernal. He's got guilt rest around of the situation.
No.
You might want to remedy that, as someone is probably going to be telling him soon.
And by someone, you mean you, yes?
I mean, if I don't, the word's going to get round from what it seems, based on the anger of the two over here.
You know you don't work for him anymore, right?
No, but he's my family, so... you feel he sort of concentrates and murmurs a moment as he has his hand to your cheek, and you feel a slight fizzing sensation. Fizzy, kind of like an intense itchy moment. Anyone who's had a tattoo, that kind of and then it's over. There you go. Beautiful as ever, darling. I will. He sort of drops back into common and looks across the situation. I will leave you guys to chat because I feel like that's important right now. I'll be just upstairs. Yes. Oh, before I do, and he sort of comes over to Fallon. You see a glimmer of magic? You hear a mutter of words. Fallon remains unconscious, but some of his injuries do look a bit less swollen, less angry. He should still be out for a little while yet, but if he comes to and it's a problem, then you don't want him to. Little blue vial on the shelf there, dear.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do? Jam it up his nose or just?
Just open, throw.
Okay.
He'll go back for another sleep. You'll be fine. Just upstairs if you need me. And he does actually leave the room. he is leaving you in his laboratory. That is very, he is trusting you. But yes, you'll see. Your reasons to escape the conversation have left.
Have left the building.
Have left the building. We are going to take a short break, and then explanations will have to begin. So, lovely channel, everybody. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Everybody get a hydrate, do a stretch, do all the self-caring, and we'll be back shortly for some explanations. I don't know. Hello, everybody! Ailey's camera's not there, Mr. Paul. Might have to just quickly fix that. But hello, everybody! All right.
Did everyone enjoy Katy Perry going into space?
Yeah, I missed it. I'm very sad. I'm so sad that
Gutted.
style
Also, not.
super relevant Katy Perry went to space.
Yeah,
You
really.
also want to
Billions
go
of
up in a penis
pounds.
rocket?
To
Instead,
for all
look
those
at my
carbon
doggos.
emissions.
Yeah, it changed my life. I did see something very, very funny though, which was someone referred to her, and I can't remember who it was, as Katy Perry is Zoe Deschanel's Waluigi.
I like that. That's very good.
I wanted to make sure I got that right. I thought that was quite spot on.
I love women in STEM.
There you go.
I'm going to feed.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What
go
what-
she, they. I don't care.
What about
I'm
CLeeTTRPG?
indifferent.
Rhogar's he him. So my character's he him.
My name's not fucking CLeeTTRPG.
It is now.
Apparently the chat says it is, so sorry.
I mean, Homebrew Havoc, the thing that gets said in chat usually applies to us in the game, not real fucking life.
We
Someone's
gave
down
them
the town
too much
hall right
power.
How many channel points need to do that?
A million channel points to change someone's name by
I mean, I've got
default.
Actually,
Black Mirror
7.6 thousand, so can I? Is that all right? Can I do that?
Do it, yeah. Black Mirror. Let's just fucking live in Black Mirror.
awesome. So, guys, in our first half of our session, we got to experience and witness the night of Fallon's cursing. He was rude to an old lady, and it turned out that old lady was
Old?
terrifying, basically. Yeah, so she cursed him. She did a scary. Bad choices. The party arrived with an unconscious Fallon at Mandy's doorstep and were taken down for some healing, some sorting. Magpie has been healed and has left. Mercy has been healed and Mandy has left the room. Apologies. Also, Fallon did receive some healing. Fallon, you have received 22 points of healing. You are still unconscious, but less sore than you would have been, also known as dying. He wasn't dying, he was stable. It was checked. It's fine.
You checked that he was stable.
Mandy checked he was stable first and then carried on with everyone else. Mandy
Watch out,
has
new
now
character in the room.
I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. So, Mercy has been left to explain herself. There is no hindrance to her explaining, so hopefully she's figured out what the hell she's going to tell these guys. Because Rhogar and Quizz want a word.
They want a word.
They want more than one word. They would like several words in
Several
the form of
words.
an explanation.
Yeah. I thought that might be the case.
Well, I'm waiting here, Mercy. Do please divulge. What in the holy fuck is going on?
I will point out that I don't think there is anything holy about any of this.
Amen.
Okay, so you guys don't know me, you don't know Fallon.
Clearly
So-
not.
Our parents were basically traveling merchant carpenters. We would travel around Tordronnen and we would do carpentry.
Okay, so why does that lead to murder?
You know, there's a thing called shutting the fuck up and letting me actually tell you what's going
Well,
on. If you don't actually stop and listen, I can't fucking tell
Apologies,
you.
But
Can
apologies for being rather jumpy in this scenario. Go ahead.
We're not going to have any more jumping in.
No, I will keep.
Thank you. In our travels, about a year and a few months ago now, my brother encountered somebody in the woods. In his infinite wisdom, he decided to gamble with this person. And he lost. But he didn't lose in a very dignified manner.
Sounds about right.
Did he try and murder them too?
He
Who said that?
returned to our camp in something of a daze and kind of like, I think I've just been cursed.
Right.
You can go and take a look. You can verify this. On his chest, there is a mark. That mark, it was a brand. It was burned into him when something was forced inside him.
Oh, hey, look.
Yes.
That does sound
Not-
pretty traumatic. On one
Yes.
Again, waiting for where the murder comes into this, but okay.
Yeah, so imagine, if heard, I think I've been cursed. And you are told that you have a year and a day to prepare for it. You don't know what this curse actually is or what it's going to do. What would you do?
I would. Oh, well, I don't really know what I'd do.
Well, as something of a loner, I used to read quite a lot. And things that I've learned about curses, you don't want to be around too many people when they first manifest. So my thought was, I'm going to take my brother, we're going to go and we're going to try and find out what this curse is. We're going to keep our parents out of it. Because if there's one thing that I do know, it is that being close to people for too long with a curse of any kind is generally bad for their health. And then a year and a day later, the curse activated. Fallon got a bit tiddled. Was almost passed out drunk. Was quite depressed. Apparently saw a girl that he was madly in love with and she was marrying someone else or some other bullshit like that, I don't know. Got really depressed, drank himself stupid. I had to carry him back to the bunkhouse that we were staying at. And it was that night that Fallon tried to kill me.
What? Actually, I
Only-
don't know why I'm sounding so surprised. I've literally seen him do a murder.
Except it wasn't Fallon.
What do you mean it wasn't Fallon?
My brother was being puppeted. Mr. Rhogar, I don't know if you saw up close and personal the fangs, the claws, the blue eyes.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was possessed by something.
Yes.
The Toothington Sharp Boys.
Toothington Sharp Boys.
Fuck's
Yes.
sake.
Exactly that. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know how I survived. I got the scar that night. He did this. He nearly took my eye out. And it won't heal. A scar, this injury should not have scarred. But nothing worked. I couldn't get it to go away.
I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
But Fallon doesn't remember a thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't recall anything about what happened.
Wow.
I know enough about curses to know that there are certain things that you do and do not do. And this particular one reminded me of a book I had read. It was a book called In a Name. I don't know if either of you have read that book. It's not
Don't
particular.
believe so. It's not one that rings a bell.
It's not very widely available. That I haven't been able to find a copy since. But basically, it's about a family. There's two girls and their half sister, and their half sister gets possessed by like a pond spirit specter type thing. And the two girls go on a journey to try and figure out how to get it out of her. But there are rules that you have to follow. You know, you must not give the specter a name. You cannot give it a name, because if you give it a name, you give it legitimacy. You cannot let the person that is possessed know it is there, because if they know it is there, they acknowledge it, and it has a back door to take over. But it also means that the person might do something crazy to try and stop these things happening. And you must not let the possessed person go off on their own. You know, don't let them go completely on their own. Always have somebody watching or something. But, you know, put them somewhere where you know where they're going to be.
Okay, that information probably would have been rather useful before we took him to the fighting pits.
The problem is, Mr. Quizz, that ever since it tried to kill me, it has not been that bad. It has never managed to do that. It has never killed before. And this is the first time it has appeared twice in 1 week. I was not expecting it. It should not have happened.
You're saying they're more frequent now?
They're becoming
Twice in 1 week. When was the last time this happened?
When we were in Verodin. It tried to surface. We managed to get it to just not, you know, the down boy kind of thing. Managed to retain control, but it's been getting worse. The reason I didn't tell any of you is because that thing has spoken to me. It is aware. It knows everything that Fallon knows. And I was under the impression that if it knew that you knew, it would make you a target. For the moment, or up until now, I was the only target. I was the only one that knew. Therefore, I was its primary target. There was no way it would go after anyone else until I was done.
Ask you one important question?
Yes.
Does Fallon know?
No, that is the point. He cannot know, because it opens a back door.
But if he's already... Oh my word, this is way above my pay grade!
Fallon is aware that he is cursed. Fallon is aware that he sometimes goes a bit cuckoo. but
Right.
he is not aware that he is possessed.
I see.
Which is why you took this mission on, because he didn't know, and if he didn't do it for some weird reason, he'd be suspicious, and then he'd have to explain it to him and then give this thing, whatever the fuck it is, more power.
That and the fact that I'm also fucking scared of Steve Elowin, but that's an
Right.
aside. But I have to keep trying to be as normal as possible. I cannot let Fallon know that this possession has happened, because in the book, the mother of the 3 girls actually breaks down and tells the half-sister. She tries to kill herself, and the spirit takes over control of her body and slaughters the family.
That is very, very dark.
The only way that the sisters can stop it is to sacrifice themselves. They lose their mortal forms, they become spirits themselves and trap it back in the pond. So all 3 of them doomed eternally to that pond. Honestly,
So that's not an option.
it is the last option. I have already acknowledged that. I've already accepted that if that is what it takes, then I will do it. That is not the issue. The issue is that I don't want that to happen to my brother.
Well, you've been dealing with this alone for this length of time. I'm sorry that you've had to deal with such a thing. However, we are currently dealing with the repercussions of such an event. And what do you suggest that we do now that it has done such an atrocity?
Well, I know for a fact that Arkady is going to have a... Fallon's debt is not going to be paid off in the traditional manner anymore.
What do you think might happen?
Well, if Arkady cannot take his life, then he will take something else. I have absolutely no doubt that he will come after me for some of this, and she sort of motions to the crystals. These are very valuable. They don't look it at the moment, but that's because I try and hide it. But this is black opal. It's rare. It's not very nice when it is forcefully removed. It won't hurt, but it is not very comfortable. But I don't really want to be doing that. A bald tail is very uncomfortable.
Okay. Well,
but he will not come after you unless you did something.
Well, I'm not going to take that risk. And I don't know what to do. He's certainly not coming anywhere near my family anytime soon, just in case. I need to understand this a little bit more, you see. Rhogar, what do you make of all of this?
Shit, man.
I agree entirely.
Well.
Look.
Mr.
Rhogar, can I just...
don't know if it's...
Sorry, can I just tell you, Mr. Rhogar, I appreciate that you're very mad, and I just want all of you to know that I am sorry that I couldn't tell you. It was the only way that I knew to keep you safe from this. Because if that thing, whatever it is, knows that you know, it just makes you a target, and I did not want that. So I am sorry. But...
Hey, obviously, I was pretty pissed to find out that that's happening, because, again, this is a very, 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 very sensitive mission. This isn't just a quick in and out job. This is a infiltrate a party with several very important members of the Tordronnen and wider world. A lot of their leaders. It's gonna, if it goes wrong, it's gonna put major targets on all of our backs, including your brothers. And it's something that we need to make sure is done properly. Now, is it from what I'm gathering, the only times he seems to be going off and turning into this whatever the fuck it is when he's blacked out, passed out, something like that. Is that kind of something that you've noticed? Is that's the only time it comes out is when Fallon is unconscious?
From what I've gathered, it can have influence when he is under extreme stress or, like upset or angry. It can sort of not lash out, but influence, like make him do strange things, like a weird tick or something. It tries to take control, but it is only when he is knocked out during some kind of conflict
Right.
that
So
he seems to completely lose control. I did not think the pit fight would go that far, to be honest. I didn't think he'd lose, to be honest. But
to be fair, that other guy, like, he was cheating. I don't like to speak ill of the dead,
Oh,
but
really?
he was fucking cheating. Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
I was a bit too far away.
Fallon probably would have won if it weren't for the cheating, which is
Oh,
normally
definitely.
how cheating works.
Definitely.
Right. So, okay.
Okay.
So we should be able to do this mission, which shouldn't involve anything of the sort going down. If we do it properly, we should be able to do it without any issues from the thing.
Yes. And if he needs to relieve some stress, he can fuck my wife.
Please do not tell him that. Please do not. Please do not. No. Mr. Quizz, please have some self-respect.
I'm joking, of course.
Good.
Don't be silly.
In
Good.
that case, it's probably best if Brock over there does not work with me and Quizz as the Night Watch. It might be worth trying to find some other jobs for him that couldn't potentially resolve in violence. Because that's what the Night Watch, it's during Ashen Moot as well. It might be fine, but there is potential that someone causes some sort of funny business and we have to step in. There's conflict that could arise issues.
Yes, I would recommend sending him somewhere where he's not likely to get into fight. But
what else do we need to do to lead up to the thing? Like, what have you been up to?
I've arranged fake IDs for one. I am attempting to get us a schedule of what is going on the inside of the city hall. I've also been having a word with a few people. I've got us a fallback location. We have somewhere to stay if shit hits the fan. We have a place to practice or hide out if needs be. Most of my contacts...
I helped.
Yes. Most of my contacts are aware that I'm going to be doing something quite big. They don't know specifics, but they know we're up to something big. In fact, thinking about it, I think a couple of them are actually going to be there on the night of the masquerade because they're part of the council. So,
well, is there anything that you need? Is there anything that you need to be doing between now and then that maybe you could get some help doing? That you might need some help doing?
Honestly, not the kind of things that Brock wouldn't just fucking wander off from. You know how Tor told me how he ditched two guys, appeared by himself at the shop? That is Fallon. Will absolutely ditch things if he finds them boring. Just fucking runs out. This is dull. Go find something else. No. Not fun. Fucking idiot. But it doesn't come out all the time. Now that it shouldn't. It shouldn't have come out twice in a week. I don't know what it is about now. It's just... I think it's because he stopped doing those goddamn meditations. I bought him this book. I bought him a book, the meditation and things. It's a sort of like a spirituality thing to help combat rage. It's to do with like the berserker barbarians, and it's a whole big spiritual thing with the animals and all that. He was doing meditations and he stopped. He sold the fucking book because he's a twat.
Ah, fuck. Okay, well, I mean, then maybe that's
That's
something that potentially I could help with.
I need him to either get another copy of the book and do the meditations, or have someone help him remember them, or recall something, or do something
Well,
until I can get another copy.
My whole thing is very spiritual. I mean, I don't necessarily meditate or anything because that's, I don't necessarily need to do that. But, if it's a case of he's not doing it because his older sister's telling him to do it, then
Probably, because he
What was
doesn't.
What was the book?
I believe it was called. What was it now? Something of the Berserker, a guide to the spirituality behind rage.
That is
It's a bullshit title.
A guide to the
That was it.
spirituality behind rage?
Yes, the influence of the Berserker. That was it.
The influence of the
Berserker.
Berserker and how to alienate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically about the Berserker barbarians, like a tribe that existed like before the time of the Tom.
Okay. Well, what if I, tomorrow, because I imagine they are closed now, go to the library, pick up this book, be like, I happen to have this book with me. Anyone want to join in a quick meditation session? I use it to get all the spiritual stuff get like aligned, and I can pull something out of my ass. I'm an actor after all now.
You are indeed.
If you can find a way to convince him to start taking it seriously, I'm going to have to tell him that he killed someone.
I am very
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to have to come to terms with the fact that my brother's, well, at the very least, my brother's puppeted body is a murderer.
How do we convince?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, fuck, he's awake.
It
Guys,
has-
someone punch! Hey, where's that blue vial? Shut him up.
He has awoken.
Ow!
Fallon, are you well, my friend?
No! I hurt.
You've looked better. Yes.
Where am I?
You are safe and well. Well, not well, but you're safe. Actually, you're not safe. I'm gonna let your sister take over.
Listen,
Hey,
guys. I'm really sorry. I lost your money. I lost the fight.
Yes, you owe me a lot. We'll discuss it later.
I'm quite embarrassed.
I mean, to be fair, Quizz, he gave us the money to put on him. I don't think.
Shh! Don't remind
Oh,
him.
okay.
His head. is
Yeah,
fascinating.
you owe us a lot of money.
Yes, well done. You're learning, Rhogar.
Oh,
What's going on?
Fallon,
Oh,
you know that that thing you do where sometimes you lose control, go a bit cuckoo, yeah?
yeah.
You did it again. In the middle of the ring.
Oh, no.
You did not just throw someone around this time.
Oh, no.
Fallon, Akedi is after your head because you killed his fighter.
How does that make you feel?
He just puts his head in his hands and just starts crying.
It's okay, Fallon. We'll find a way out of this. Your sister has explained, and we are. I am supportive of this.
Just like proper shoulders
Okay.
going solid.
To be fair, mate, to be fair, he did cheat. So,
Yes, he deserved it.
No, it's not good enough.
maybe eels are like worms, and if you cut them in half, there's just 2 of them instead of...
Rhogar, I hate to break this to you, but it was actually a man.
He was not worm.
You're right.
Worm folk.
That wasn't a real eel.
It wasn't really. I know. Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what happened? How did it happen? What did I do?
You kind of... You nearly bisected him. Like, you went like, and then there was, and then you kind of went, and then up from gut all the way to chin, just guts everywhere.
He's probably got dried blood all over his hands. He's like,
Under his fingernails and everything.
Yeah.
Just like... then you
DM,
smack me in-
is
then you
there
smack me in
anywhere
the
to
face.
vomit in this place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
gonna be good.
Okay. Anyone who would like to make a medicine check to see if you're gonna spot that he's about to hurl.
Oh, I'm gonna let it happen. I'll just...
Chunder Valley, here we come.
I rolled a 13.
So did I.
I didn't roll.
Okay. Make me a perception.
Perception.
See if you can spot something in time to avert disaster.
13.
13.
What is going on?
That is for
I
death.
said
That's so creepy
Okay.
as well.
It
That's
is a little
wild.
I wasn't going to do another roll, but seeing as you're doing weird things, roll me a dex. You see it. You do spy a little empty cauldron, both of you. Break me a dexterity to see if either of you get there in time.
A
But you-
dex check.
You're
Oh,
gonna have to do awful well.
it's not a 13. It is a mighty 4.
I
Ooh.
got a 17.
There we go.
So
That's why you're
Okay.
the rogue.
It's an excellent meme, by
Yes,
the way,
so,
Paul. Well done.
Rhogar, you sort of stumble over yourself a little bit and almost knock things over. Mercy, you get there, but it's a bit of a last moment. You might have got some on your hands. Your earlier
Just
rolls
fully
were
goes.
that.
"Rah!"
Blah. Oh, gross. Oh, 1 second, guys. My doggy wants to go out. 1 sec. Wait, why am I saying
Just like that in the bowl, like, oh,
Oh mate, that's all
oh.
good, buddy. Is there any like water knocking about? Like what? Like, is there a sink with a clear like cup? Or
like a-
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There is a sink and tap situation. Just
I'll,
over to the side.
I'll find some form of container and just give a glass of water.
Yeah,
Shaky
it's actually like
hand
one of these,
grabs
it's
it.
actually one of those science beakers, like the little weird shaped ones. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, it's empty. So
Oh, the
yeah, little triangle
well,
spout ones, but it's empty. So you know.
Nice. Drink chugs it all the way down.
Do you want another one, buddy?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
I'm doing that as if I'm pouring a pint.
Don't give him a pint for
I mean-
God's sake, not right now.
Just like Guinness.
It's a-
This will help you.
Split the
Ryan.
cheek. Split the cheek.
To be fair,
Oh.
in Mandy's lab, I wouldn't be surprised if weird shit comes from the taps. I must be honest.
Fair.
Yeah, it is
Just
just
throws
water.
it behind him. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and comfort him. I'm actually gonna cast heroism just for flavour, really.
Oh.
And I'm gonna pat Fallon on the shoulder and just be like, Fallon, I saw you fought extremely bravely, and yes, it didn't end as it should have, but we are here together, and you're still a leading man. Okay, you can get through this together.
Co-leading, man.
Yes, in a different play, and you're still
Really?
you're still brave, and you're still you. Okay, and we will get through this
Okay.
together. And you get temporary hit points, but that's flavour.
That's fine. For flavour, it's all cool. He just feels a little bit more emboldened now. He's like, oh.
Fair.
You're still a hero. There, I said it.
Guys, you're not afraid of me, are you?
Oh, I'm fucking terrified. No.
Hey, buddy.
It's a compliment.
Rhogar puts a hand,
Throws up
puts
again.
a claw on Fallon's shoulder. And was like, "Hey, buddy, look, that guy, he fucking cheated. I'd be pissed too.
Prick.
Prick. He's a prick. I'd be pissed too. Was there some of a bit of an overreaction? Maybe, but also, the fucker cheated. That's not cool. That's just fucks, you know. And you go into the fighting pits. That is a gentleman's agreement to play it clean. You know.
I mean,
I
we
think
kind
Mercy's kind of like, is it? I didn't know that.
I mean, I kind of feel, guys.
I'm not saying he deserved it. However, you know, if he keeps pulling shit like that, some way or another, something's going to happen and bite him in the ass, or you know, bisect him from the stomach to the chin. You know.
Yes.
Don't be too hard on yourself, buddy. Really, you don't need to be.
Surely it's not the first time that someone has unfortunately perished in the fighting pits.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay.
It's okay.
I mean, I kind of feel we kind of cheated before him. I don't know. With the
No,
hip,
Yeah, but we were smart about it and we didn't get caught.
Oh, well,
That's what
okay.
they
I
think.
suppose.
And is it
I can-
cheating or was it just some light encouragement from your mates?
Well, now you say it, it's true. It's yeah.
Yes.
Rhogar looks over at Mercy and does the telepathic, "Are we doing a good job?" at her.
She's just sort of there, like, she doesn't say anything. Just
Lovely jubbly. Yeah, buddy, you know, I might have say you've got some pretty damn good moves, mister.
What, like cutting people in half with my bare hands?
No, like you punching, like you got a good form. You got a good form.
Yes, murder aside,
lip starts-
form.
Bottom lip starts to quiver again.
Oh no! I mean, here, have another vial of water.
Start
Yes,
chugging
your
it down.
favourite.
Delicious water.
It does have a faint coppery sort of flavour to it because these are some old taps, but yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking I've got some blueberry muffins, but that was
the other campaign.
Yeah, that's in the campaign.
They're
They'd
mouldy
be
by
like
now.
200 years old by now.
Oh,
really?
400, right? About 400,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Aged like a
Kill
5
someone.
muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any muffins, so ignore that.
Did you keep any hog roast?
Wait, hang on.
You
What did
know,
you feed him
The
earlier?
griffin wing
Because
things.
Oh yeah,
just washing
A
my
direwolf
hands. Washing
What
my
did you do
hands in
before?
the sink where he kind of got me a little bit. I'm just like, guys, what the fuck did you feed him earlier? It's...
Oh,
Meat.
there was street meats. It was. You just had a tub of pork, didn't you, buddy?
It was just
Oh,
meat
that's-
in a bowl.
That's why it's chunky. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah. It was good though.
Has Mandy got a stirrer around somewhere? I need to poke that thing down. It's got a bit stuck.
Oh,
Oh.
too nice.
He's going to turn to Mercy at this point, and Infern will be like, "And what happened to you?"
Oh, when I was trying to calm you down, you bitch slapped me.
Tears.
Hey,
you say to him?
I'm still standing. It was just a little slappy, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Just a little bit of a slappy. I'm fine. Look, it's barely there. And obviously Mandy's already done the healing, so it's sort of cleared.
What did it
up.
look
It's
like
just
before? Was it like a big slash?
It was,
Was it?
it was a proper old, like, there was bruising and it was dark and awful, so it's like really bad. But now it's just kind of light, a little bit mottled, so there's just a little bit slack. It's fine. Honestly, it could have been a whole lot worse. But we do have the problem that obviously Arcadia is not happy.
Because of the murder.
I think we probably need to stop saying that word right now. But
Oh yeah, sorry.
Just looks off into the distance, looking a bit sad.
So, yeah, we're really gonna have to stay low.
I guess.
thinking,
I guess
buddy-
you guys go on.
As much as I hate to say this, and I think you would have made a fucking brilliant guard, I think maybe this week is probably best if you don't go and do the Night's Watch guard. Just so you're not out in public too much with Arcadia and his guys around, you know. I don't want to risk anything.
guys, we're in a grey sales warehouse.
What's that mean?
It means we're in the territory of one of the big gangs of Osthaven. We just shit in their fucking kitchen.
Did we?
They're not going to be happy either. They're already pissy
just-
because of the Van Brinkelhofs and the Grunwelds doing their usual bullshit.
Well, is anywhere safe?
Tords will be safe.
Oh, not him again.
You got a problem with
What's
Tord? What's wrong with Tord?
No, he's
You got a
not
problem with
that
Tord?
bastard!
Above table, he's pretty cool. I like him as good.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hey.
Quiz has got some sort of weird vendetta against him.
Yeah. He was really,
He
like,
thinks
nice
he
to them.
fucked his wife, so
Oh, no.
Are
dear.
we all kind of having to lay low then now, or
Look.
is it mostly just
No. Look, the way that these things work, the blame will go to Fallon. By extension, they will want answers from me. You two, Rhogar, you stepped in to like help calm him down. You will be seen as like a hero. There will be no problem with you. Quizz,
yeah,
you
sorry.
stayed out of the ring, so
Yes,
you
I
should be fine.
bravely did.
Sorry, but I did get a couple of hits in just to try and calm you down. So sorry about that.
It's okay. It's deserved.
And I have.
No, hey, look, mate, it's not deserved. It was just I know you could take it, and I just I thought it'd be an easy way to get you to chill out. Here, look, take my hand, take my hand.
Holds Rhogar's hand.
He's gonna I don't know how I still pretty battered. I imagine battered and bruised. He's gonna give him another 5 HP from lay on hands.
Aww.
There you go, buddy.
Fallon should be looking pretty healthy, all things told.
Yeah,
now,
I'd say so by now. I
So you got the
didn't. Yeah.
because I know you were down to 0 for all that to happen. Then you got 22 off, and in there for
And then 5. Yeah.
healthy.
Whatever. Yeah. He's gonna be like, well, I guess I'll just go on my own now. Outcast.
No,
What are you talking about?
I will go.
No.
It is fine.
no.
Fallon,
I brought this
Don't
on
be-
you.
don't be
I
a
will
fucking
deal with
idiot.
it myself. Shush, I am being humble. I will now leave.
You're
Look at
being
how
easy.
humble
I'm
I'm
sorry.
being. Isn't it impressive?
Rhogar,
I am the most humble person.
Yes,
God.
I will now.
remember that blue vial? Grab it for me, please.
Hey, buddy, why don't you have another drink before you go?
Just pop it out
No,
there.
Oh, come
I
on,
have
mate,
enough.
it tastes delicious.
Just open it. It
I
doesn't need to.
need-
It just need in his face. Just in his face.
Have it anyway.
can I dodge? Can I try and dodge that?
Make me a dexterity. Rhogar, roll me a d20 and add your dexterity to it, I guess. Because you're tossing the liquid, not just yeeting the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I'm not just sorry. I've popped the cork out and
Pop the cork in. Yeah, okay.
smashed it in his face. I'm gonna add my bardic. I think it's my chatspiration, the D6 one, onto that. Oh, lovely. So that is 21.
Ooh, I only got an 18.
All right, make me a Constitution save, please, Fallon. Not Rhogar. Wouldn't make sense for you to do it.
24.
Rhogar does it the wrong way. Hits himself in the face.
Oh.
Catches it
Great
raw.
dex, but low intelligence.
24 con.
24. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so Rhogar, you
I'm
sort
a
of
barbarian.
get it, and actually you do. It's a bit of a weird angle, so only a little bit sort of actually splashes at him. And so Fallon, you feel a bit of a wooziness, but you kind of just shake that off.
What the fuck? Starts backing away.
Just sit
Harry
the
is
fuck down.
like, what the
now.
fuck?
Sit
What the
down,
fuck is going
Fallon.
on?
Sit down.
Whoa.
Sit the
I don't
fuck
like
down.
this.
No,
I don't
you
like
should.
this.
No, you shouldn't, because I just asked him to put
What the
sleeping stuff
fuck?
in your face so you don't do something stupid. Sit the fuck down.
You
For
did not
God's
succumb
sakes.
to the moisture.
Sit down. Sit
But it's-
down.
I think it'd probably be best if you sat down, Fallon.
Despite how small she is, she's being quite scary.
Do you want me to call in Mandy? You do not.
The fuck's
want me to
Mandy?
call in.
But she always.
Oh my fucking god, Fallon! Seriously! Only one of the people that Tord introduced us to like 2 fucking years ago. Do you not?
Don't remember names. Sits down.
Fucking hell. Oh my god! All of the gods, every single one of them, all of them. Fuck the
So-
fucking gods.
Are we going to be staying here tonight, or is the plan to just get out? Because it's getting quite late.
It is. Like,
Look,
it's like kind of past 10 o'clock into midnight zone.
And it
Oh,
has been a
sleep time.
long fucking day.
I've only known you for like 48 hours.
24. It's been
Still
just
24,
over a day. Yeah, we've only. I think we met at about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
yes.
This is pretty
Um,
heavy, man. I mean,
I know.
for 24 hours.
It's session 10, but it has been like 28 hours.
Feels like I've known you longer. Don't know why.
Look, if you two want to go to Quizz's house, that is fine. I think Fallon should remain here just in case there are any lingering effects of the cuckoo or the injuries. You
Not
know,
crazy.
Well, what exactly do you want me to call it? The time when you lose control of yourself and start throwing chairs?
I don't know. Maybe be a bit more sensitive than that. I don't know.
Yes, I'll be so very sensitive. Oh, very delicate. You're such a delicate little
Gee.
flower. Honestly.
Why is she
Well,
so angry? What?
Fallon, you can vaguely smell lavender as a bit of the stuff just sort of drips off your nose.
Ooh. Takes a bump.
Yeah, maybe another Constitution save if you're going to do that. Yeah, go on.
Normally
Okay.
I do that to wake myself up, not to keep myself asleep, you know?
16.
Again, you get a little bit of a wooziness, but you kind of just sort of, yeah.
Some good shit, man. Some good shit.
It's Mandy's. Of course it's good shit. Never mind.
It's
Look,
Mandy!
It's Mandy's.
Mandy's.
One of
Oh,
Mandy's. Mandy
I was-
makes them. This is all. Mandy makes all of these. This is all his workshop. You know.
Did they name
Uh,
it after him?
No, not this one. This one's just a generic recipe that he sort of dabbled with a little bit, but he has better ones. But you know, I don't think that giving him the one that is a real proper sleepy one would be a good idea. Not good. Might be a kernel sleepy. Not good. Look, if you two want to go back to Quiz's house, that may be a little bit more comfortable than sleeping in Mandy's basement. But I think that Fallon and I should stay here just in case there's lingering effects. It is up
Can
to
I
you.
not go to Quiz's house?
No.
And Mr. Quizz is
Why?
not a medic. If you are having lingering after effects, there is not medic to look after you. Mandy is pretty good medic.
Is it worth us staying together or splitting up?
It's up to you. If you want to stay, then stay. It's, you know. And I'm just
No,
giving
I
you
will
that
stay
option.
here.
I am giving you that option.
Quizz. Quizz, I personally think you should probably go. I think Quizz would be better off going to.
Quizz, I think you should leave.
Now, I think if like me and you, Quizz, why don't we go back to yours? That way, your lovely Iris won't worry about you not coming home. And then she also puts on a really really nice breakfast spread.
She does. Yes.
And that room was pretty comfy. Just can you please promise me that if you're gonna fuck in the morning, that it's a bit quieter, please?
No, I can make no such promises.
Okay.
It's loud.
There are things in life that I did not wish to know. And
I
know
get to
very
miss
well.
out on the spread. Oh, man.
I'm glad you said the spread.
I can get a direwolf bag for you if you want, mate.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I think
Dire
Rhogar
wolf,
is
I
now
got
my
a doggy
new
bag.
best friend.
The size of
my
us,
best friend,
the
everyone.
size of
Yeah.
us two, it's a direwolf.
Massive.
Yeah.
A suitcase, just a duffel bag full of just.
Just two travel suitcases you have to wheel along full of food.
It's one of those ones that's also a little scooter, so what you see in the morning is
Rhogar. Food delivery.
huge truck.
My word, D&D.
So-
Goodness gracious me.
Okay, so you guys go.
Yes,
I'll
I'll go
stay
back my
here.
wife. Yes.
Yes, yeah. You guys stay. Yeah, you guys stay here. Get the medical thing. We'll go back to Quizz's.
Yes.
And then we'll meet. We'll come here in the morning. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Is that a plan? Yes, I believe we are. See, everything's working out, isn't it, Fallon? See, everything's fine. No need to worry.
We've all got our problems and issues, mate. So I don't. You're not. You're human. You're not human. You're tiefling. You know.
Whatever that is. Yeah, in this world. Whatever that might mean.
You're just tiefling.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm
There's
just,
nothing, and I'm just
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy.
You're just a little guy after all, and there's nothing wrong with it. So yes, let's.
Just a little guy.
Oh, what is this
Okay.
meme he's put up now? I've got to have a quick look at this. Honestly, Paul, I'm so impressed with the speed you're busting these out.
Fuck's sake.
I like
Normal,
that.
man.
Quite like
Just make their way. Actually,
Right.
onto your server
Innocent
channel.
men.
yeah, just men. We're just innocent men.
Innocent man. Oh,
So-
I love that clip.
I'll look at Rhogar and be like, you guys are gonna come back, right?
Yes, we're
Yes,
gonna
of
come
course.
back. Of course, mate.
Okay.
We've got you, buddy. Don't worry about it. We understand the situation you're in, and I won't say any more
You
than that.
guys, you look a bit concerned. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Well,
it was
no
just a
shit.
bit of a shock, is all. But you know, we've sat. We sat here. We've talked it through. We're all good. Don't you worry, mate. We're all.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit of murder, nothing more than that. It's fine.
I mean,
And hey.
I've not, I mean, in the work we do, people do die, but not that violently. I mean,
People die every day.
That's it. Always look on the bright side, my friend.
And some of them actually do die quite violently. So
There
it's
we
Some of
are.
them just,
I mean,
and some of them,
Everybody
You know,
dies.
and some
I
of them
remember them.
deserve it.
Yes.
Anyway.
Everything's fine. Anyway, I
cheaters
shall see you
never
in the morning.
prosper.
Exactly that. Right, I shall see you all in the morning. I'm off to make sweet, sweet love. Goodbye.
He's off
I'm
for
off
the
to buy
spread.
some ear defenders.
Okay, so you two, as you make your way to the door, as you're opening said door, just roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, right, it's my first roll. Hang on, let me open up D&D Beyond.
Oh, shit. I'm going to use my other chatspiration because that was a terrible, terrible roll, and I'm concerned.
Perception is...
Perception.
Oh, my dear, dear, dear. I would like to use my...
Yep. Okay.
but the super inspiration, please.
He's an innocent normal
That
Rhogar.
was
Just a
not
Rhogar.
much better. That was
Wow.
a 10.
Well, I rolled a 6 first of all, and now I've just rolled a 7. So
I rolled a 5, then a 10. So we are not looking great. As in, we are literally
that's-
not looking great.
No, okay, that's fine. You open the door, there's a slight creak, and it's just a staircase.
Cal did use the Chatspiration.
yes,
Oh,
I
no,
did. Yes, sorry.
Oh no,
yeah.
you've got your D6.
Yeah, I'm not using that though. We're not perceptive. Let's roll with the narrative.
You got a lot on your mind, folks. You got a lot.
He does a lot going on. Stop giving me those eyes. So yeah, no, it's just the stairs up.
What does that mean?
Do you know what? That is the most D&D thing ever, isn't it? There's some stairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the stairs
I
you
I
came
rolled badly on
down.
perception. It's
Well,
just,
I'm gonna
just stairs up.
turn around before I leave and go. Mercy.
Yes.
Does anything like normally? Is any of this like trapped or anything? Because I feel like, it was fine coming down, so I assume it's fine going up, right?
1 minute. Mandy, you still at the top? You up there?
I'm up here, darling. You just hear shouted back.
You haven't set any of your defenses, have you?
Of course not. You're all
No.
here, and I shouldn't harm you.
Well, no, true. But yeah, okay, just double checking. Little bit of paranoia down here.
thank you. You've been a marvelous
Lovely.
host.
Yes, thank you, mate. Yeah, I should go. Rhogar's gonna squeeze his way up.
Same. Actually,
Yeah,
can we go up side
as you
by
get-
side so we're like really squeezed?
struggling through the door.
As you squeeze your way up the staircase, probably
it
having
away.
to move in tandem, Mandy sort of stood there by the door, just watching you, just eyebrow raised, just like, I mean, sure, I've heard of being connected at the hip, I suppose. Not normally like that, but opens the door for you, and Rhogar on your opacity goes, "Oh, here you go," and just puts into your hand some little cotton and wax earplugs.
Thank you. You're a star. Yeah. Rhogar will.
Fluids, bodily functions. Ew, don't want to hear that. No.
Rhogar will hold on to them. That is,
What?
I developed them some years ago. They were necessary.
What?
So you heard the whole conversation then?
Heard what, dear? And he just sort of slinks off into a different room.
Oh wait, no. Oh fuck. Okay, shit. We're gonna come back. Fuck's sake.
No worries, darling. Just knock on the door. He just shouts through.
Lovely. Cheers.
This is an elf. His
mate.
hearing is spectacular. Like,
Cheers,
Say
mate.
he's just an elf.
If only there was some way we could open that door and continue this conversation. Never mind.
what?
no.
He now pokes his head back out with a. Did you need something? In
No.
particular, or-
Goodbye. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
He lets you kind of. He obviously leaves the door for you guys to shut behind you as you exit to go.
You know when you ever like stayed over at your friend's house and then you ended up in the same room as like their mom and they weren't there and you had to make that awkward conversation where you were just trying to be like nice but like it was really really awkward.
But you
That's the
didn't know
vibe.
what to say.
You didn't really
Oh,
know what
hi.
to say. That's the
Yeah.
vibe that I am Rhogar's giving right now.
That actually happened in real life. That happened to me once, and we stood there in silence for ages. And the only thing I could think of to say was, "You've got a lovely fridge."
What a nice fridge you've got there.
It stayed with me all my life. That was.
Oh no.
That is up there with
What kind
With,
of
like,
fridge
you know,
was it?
That's. I think I found the name of the episode when it comes to that.
A very nice
I like
fridge.
your fridge.
You have a very nice
I had a situation where my brain did a fail when I was coming off the phone with my manager who I was booking some shifts with many years ago, and I had my tone of voice would go, "Okay, see you, bye, thank you," And so my brain closed. I just went, Friday! And just hung up.
Friday!
Friday.
Just yell Friday at your manager.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so Quiz
dear.
recovers. Fallon and Mercy
That nearly
have
killed
been
me.
left alone. We will return to see how the siblings discuss their situation next week, because we are approaching the 10 o'clock, and it would be nice for me to not make you guys stay super late for a change. So, everybody, thank you for tuning into us. We are going to do a bit of a whiz round, everybody. So, everyone, players, are you ready to tell us who you are, who you've been, where they can find you, any stuff you want people to know? I'm going to go backwards from the start. So, last time we started at Shiv, we finished on Toni. So, Toni, you get to go first.
Roger. Hello, my name is Toni, and I have been playing Rhogar, the Amethyst Gemstone Dragonborn Paladin. And you can find me on most of the things. Apologies, I'm just adding earplugs as a custom item to my character sheet. Because I will forget otherwise. Yes, Oath of the Ancestor. That is correct. Thank you, Shiv Shivington III. Yeah, and you can find me on most things as Toni Shaw. If I have a link tree, which may or may not be put in the chat in a second. And you can find all my socials there. You can also find out all of the various things I'm doing, because I'm also a performer as well. So I've got some shows coming up over the next sort of, this year. If you're in the Cheltenham, Gloucestershire area of the UK and want to see me do some performing, you can. Yes. So that. Also, trans rights are human rights.
Excellent. That will take us back round now to Ailey.
Hi, I'm Ailey. I have been playing Mercy, the crystal tiefling rogue, who has been really quite stressed, actually, throughout this evening, desperately trying to keep everybody nice and safe, but apparently not doing a very good job of it, poor girl. So you can find me all over the internet at Aelyrya Payne, usually on places like Blue Sky, Mastodon, PixelFed, Tumblr, things like that. I am still on things like Instagram and Zitter, but don't expect much from there because nope, I don't really like fascists. You can also find my website, AelyryaPayne.com, has some pretty pictures and some fun stuff on there. You can find my coffee where you can donate to keep me alive. That's always nice. Living is good. And you can go on to World Anvil, where I have been writing up Mercy's thoughts, understandings, knowings, all the things, all the knowings. And as I said earlier, there is now a map, an interactive, fun little map that you can go highlight some pins,
It's a very cool
look at
map.
very different places, find all the districts of Osthaven. It's good fun. I enjoyed making it. I'm going to be making more in the future because they're fun. I love them. They're great. Go and have a look, and you can actually trace where everybody's been over the course of the last 28 to 29 hours, and it's quite fun. See if you can pick out all the pins. Let me know if you find them all. Can you find places of interest within this map? It's great. It's fun. And while you're at it, Fayeearth is still running their Kickstarter.
Go look at it. It's great.
Go look at it, please, please, please. There's 14 days left, and they need this. They really, really need this. Neil deserves it. Neil's a great person. Neil's wonderful. Neil is amazing. Go and check out the Fayeearth Kickstarter for their new bestiary, which gives you all of the Irish mythology in D&D 5th edition stat block, and it is lore accurate. So just buy it for the fact that you get to see a lore accurate Dullahan with a spine whip. Please do it, because I want to see this. This is my favorite thing. Spine whip, go get it now. Run, go, 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 go.
It is going into chat. There's the link, not the
Thank
the
you.
book. I don't
Not
have
the
the
book,
book to
no.
put in the chat. That wouldn't make sense.
Go do it.
Excelente. Bringing us round to Cal.
Yes, how can I help you today?
Tell us who you are, who you've been, all the
yes.
things.
I'm Cal. I played a llama called Quizz, and it was great fun to do so. My cold is still here, and I'm going to go to bed very shortly. You can find me on various things, which I think Paul's put the link in, Blue Sky, various other websites, CLeeTTRPG.com, also on the one that rhymes with Dick Soccer, that's at Callum Lee Comedy. You can also catch potentially soon. I haven't got anything booked at the minute actually, but hopefully getting some dates for Fantasy Pigeon, which is a very nerdy and stand-up show that's hopefully you'll like. So I'll let you know about that as well, and I'll pop that on the socials. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. And as Lolly would say, Friday.
Friday.
Yep. That will bring us on to the lovely Shiv.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shiv, and you can find me everywhere across all the social medias at IOShiv. And yes, I have been playing a now sad boy, Fallon, the beefling, barbarian. He doesn't know what's going on anymore. He's confused. His friends throw stuff at him, and he's not sure what's happening anymore. Kills people now and again, but we'll see what happens there. And you can find this week on the Two Kobolds and Trenchcoat podcast, we talk about diseases in your TTRPG setting, and it turns out they're fucking shit in D&D.
They're not great in real life either, to be honest.
No, but Pathfinder.
I think
Right.
Cal could
That's
attest
where
to
the
that right now.
Yeah, Pathfinder. That's where the good stuff is.
Oh,
so
yeah.
go check that out.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Green. Thank you, Aflaf. Thank you,
It's
everyone.
been lovely to have you here, Green.
Thank you,
So I am
everybody.
Lolly. I have been your DM who, after an intense start, actually just got to sit here, honestly. It was quite a chill session for me. It's nice. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Aflaf. Thank you, Green. Thank you, everybody. Just a little cheeky shout out. Do feel free to have a look over at the YouTube if you would like to see what led to this situation tonight. All of our 9 episodes to date are available on the YouTubes, on the tube of you. So I've gotten ready to say anything else, so I'm just going to tell you that we are going to be raiding out. When I open the correct screen, I can even tell you where to, which will be a bonus to all of us, honestly. We're going to be raiding out to Dr. James the Yorkshire Man, where I believe he was playing Baldur's Gate earlier, but I think he's on Balatro, the poker roguelite game that apparently is really addictive. So we're going to go give him some love and some adoration and generally just do the thing. Okay, we don't have a formal raid call, so I'm just going to throw some raid mushrooms in, and hopefully that will do the job, guys.
Shout Friday.
Friday.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm going to do that. We're going to have some mushrooms, and we're going to
Friday.
with no
Just put
context.
Friday in the chat. No.
Yep.
Bye.
There you go. You can potentially even copy the raid thing if it tried. If not, yep. Oh, I've gone already. Go us. I didn't even get a chance to do it myself. That's okay.
No more.
I'll put my mushrooms in anyway. Give me a moment.
I think we're still live, but never
Got my
mind.
mushrooms in.